to Scotland. Got a backpack, a bag, another bag, a Joe with another bag, and a box on wheels. Goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby. Oh, it's just started to properly rain. On day 2, we woke up and it was absolutely gorgeous, so we grabbed ourselves some breakfast from the hotel and got on the road. We wanted to do a hike in Northumberland National Park before we went up to Scotland, so we picked this one, which was a waterfall walk, meaning we were walking along a river for most of the time, and I love that. I love the sound of flowing water. Being outside and going on hikes is genuinely one of my favorite activities. I used to do it all the time when I was living in California, but since moving to the UK, I've not been able to do it as much, so I savor the moments when I actually can go out and explore with Joe. It was about 1.5 miles to this waterfall at the end, so it didn't take us very long, but the waterfall was flowing so much more than we expected. I think it's because of all the heavy rains there had been recently. We had a quick snack before heading back along all 6 bridges that we had crossed on the way to the waterfall. And then it was time to make our way up into Scotland. Our first stop was Jedburgh, which we actually weren't planning on stopping in, but we saw this gorgeous abbey from the road and knew it'd be a perfect place to stretch our legs and grab some food. The admission fee to the abbey was just a few pounds, so we decided to go in and learn more about it, the history. Unfortunately, we couldn't go inside it properly because they were closed for some sort of construction thing, but it's still really nice to walk around the grounds, seeing all the ruined architecture and learning more about Jedburgh in general. We went to a local cafe for lunch and I had a haggis flatbread because I was in Scotland, why not? And made our way to Mary Queen of Scots' house. Little history lesson here. Mary Queen of Scots actually lived in this house in 1566 when she was trying to settle some disputes between Scotland and England after she came back from France when her husband passed away. She really didn't live here for very long, but she did get quite ill here, which wasn't great, and eventually she had to abdicate from the Scottish throne. Made it to Scotland!
Woo! I can't woo! Woo!
We are currently in Edinburgh, like suburbs of Edinburgh.
Near a Leith?
Yeah, near a Leith. We did stay last night in Northumberland because we have this goal where we're trying to go to all the national parks in the UK, and so we're just slowly ticking them off, and Northumberland is a national park, and we did a really lovely walk down there this morning.
And the day prior, we went to Hadrian's Wall.
Oh yeah, that was cool as well. Seeing the wall where they used to keep the Scots out of England.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's impossible not to see the wall. I think we were driving, and like every junction we got to had a like brown tourist sign pointing towards a part of Hadrian's Wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we were going to end up there regardless.
Yeah.
But that's nice.
Yeah, it was very nice, but we made it up to Edinburgh today, so we're officially in Scotland now for the rest of our journey, which is going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to going around, driving around the Highlands. Are we going to the Highlands?
I guess so.
I don't know what counts as the Highlands. Maybe that's me being dumb. I'll Google it.
Just more national parks in Scotland.
More national parks in Scotland. But why are we in Edinburgh?
To do the marathon tomorrow.
I'm not doing the marathon
Yeah.
tomorrow. Joe's doing the marathon tomorrow.
One of us, just one.
Just one, just Joe. And I'm here to support him, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's running the marathon, and so we're not really doing Edinburgh.
It's not touristy. It's get in, do the thing, grab a chocolate milk and the TGI Fridays and get out again.
Yeah, I mean, well, we have both been to Edinburgh at least twice each.
Yeah.
So we've already done kind of the main sightseeing bits in the city. We don't really feel like we need to go up to the Royal Mile or anything particularly. Are you running on the Royal Mile tomorrow? Do you know?
I sort of start near there, but not, I don't think, running on it.
That's a shame.
It'll be what it'll be, and there'll be signposts. So
Yeah, you just have to follow along. I think it's going to be marked very clearly for you where you need to be.
But it's like
follow the other people running.
I didn't, or we didn't even realise until the other day that it doesn't.
It's not a loop.
Yeah, it doesn't finish where it starts. You actually end up like quite a way outside of Edinburgh, and you have to come
10 miles.
Yeah, and you have to come back in.
You end up 10 miles away.
Yeah.
Because that's your 10-mile marker.
Yeah, which is a little bit inconvenient.
Yeah, I mean, luckily they've got shuttles and stuff.
Yeah, we'll be on the bus back.
Yeah, but like looking forward to that. I'll see him off in central Edinburgh, and then mile 10, mile 13, and mile 26. So I'm gonna have a lot of chill time tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the weather's not supposed to be great.
Yeah, we're both gonna get soaked. Emma's gonna have an umbrella, and I'm just
gonna be wet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be swimming to the finish line.
But yeah, looking forward to it. I'm really excited, and I'm really proud of you for doing this. I think it's really cool. So
yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'll bring you all along with me, obviously, to cheer Joe along, because he deserves all of our cheering. So we can all cheer him on together.
Yeah.
You ready to go? Can you run? He's ready. He's ready for the fun. Oh yeah. Get out there. Give me a wave.
Take your time.
Yeah, Joe! Yeah, Joe! Yeah, Joe! Yeah! Joe, 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 Joe. You're doing so well. There's my little finisher. Just a bit. Well done. Put your medal around. Come on, Jay. Yay! Well done. How do you feel?
Sore.
Sore? And wet.
Yeah.
Very wet.
I'm actually a little bit hungry now.
Yeah. Well, let's get you some food. So we are just setting off this morning, and it's actually a fairly nice day, which is awesome. But we're just gonna go grab breakfast at the Morrisons nearby and then head on the road to the Cairngorms, which is another national park and in Scotland. So yeah, how you feeling today?
Yeah, pretty good. Legs and feet are a bit minging, but otherwise okay.
I mean, considering you ran for like 4 hours yesterday, you can walk. I can walk. A little bit of a hobble in there, but pretty good for having run a marathon yesterday. I'm never gonna stop being proud of him for that. It's gorgeous. It's really raining.
It's a bit wet.
Just a bit. More than is comfortable to walk in, really. But it'll pass quite quickly. It looks quite clear on the horizon, so it'll be fine. Good morning. We are walking the lochs.
Loch Eileen.
And Loch Gamna. We only just discovered mentally that loch means lake.
It's quite embarrassing.
Yeah. But we figured it out now. And so we're gonna go walk around the lochs.
It's quite smooth.
This is why I brought the wide angle. It's a bit mucky. There's a castle in there. Do you think people actually lived in that?
Probably.
Just boat out to land?
Yeah, otherwise it's a hell of a waste of time to build a castle.
Yeah. I wonder if there's already like a little island there that they built on top of, or they built under the water.
It must have been an actual island.
Good morning, friends. How are you doing? I feel like we have been officially on holiday for a couple of days now, kind of since after the marathon, because everything up into the marathon was like leading towards the marathon, and then there was the marathon, and now we get to like go do holiday stuff and like walk around and hike and be in nature. So we're currently in the Scottish Highlands. I probably mentioned that before this, but we are actually just packing up from being here. We've been in the Cairngorms National Park for a couple days now. Today we're gonna do a bit of a summit, like not a real summit, like a more uppy walk instead of a roundy walk. But I wanted to come on here and say I finished Ink Blood Sister Scribe yesterday, and it was really, really good. I have only rated it 4 stars because I had to stop reading it in the middle because I was really bored. I think I got about 40% of the way in, and I was like, this is not picking up at the speed I would want it to. But then at the end, it was like bam, 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 bam. You saw my reaction when I was on the stationary bike. I was just like, what's going on? So yeah, I thought it was really, really good, but it took me a minute to get into it, and that's why it wasn't 5 stars. If it had been not necessarily the same pace throughout, but like if it had captured me from the beginning, I would have given it 5 stars, but alas, I did not. Just gonna finish packing up now and get ourselves ready to go. Kind of a big breakfast this morning because we're gonna go on like I think a 4-hour hike, something quite long, which will be nice because we haven't done that. It's currently raining right now, and I'm hoping, according to my weather, it's supposed to clear up in about an hour. Maybe not clear up sky-wise, but clear up rain-wise. So, yeah. It's wet.
It's wet.
My weather said that it's supposed to stop raining within the hour. We got here faster than expected, so I think we might just wait it out for a little bit. And fingers crossed it gets less wet, because it is not enjoyable hiking wet. Also, look at Joe's new top. Got a long sleeve Patty G. Dry fit. Yeah, so we're just gonna chill here for a little bit and hope this rain goes away. It's not stopped raining. We've decided we're going to go to Inverness, which is our next stop anyways. And we're probably gonna explore the city and potentially see a film, because that's a really good rainy day activity, because it is.
It's very rainy.
It's grim. We didn't want to hike in the rain.
Yeah.
Do I feel a little bit bad about it? Yes. Am I mad? No. So let's go to Inverness.
Raining from the boats.
Changed our minds again. So since we've been driving, it's basically not cleared up, but it is no longer raining. And so like we should do something outside while we're here. We can go see a film at home. We don't tend to do that though. So maybe we'll still go see a film this afternoon, who knows. But this morning, I want to go on a walk. I want to be outside. I want to enjoy Scotland as we're here. Like, when's the next time I'm going to be in the Highlands? Potentially never. Who knows? But yeah, gonna try and go on a walk. And if we get a little bit wet, we get a little bit wet. But I think it should be okay. Fingers crossed.
Let's go.
Got some blue skies over there, just a little bit, but now we get to go down. Apparently it's a really good view going down, and I mean, just from here it looks really nice. So we're actually gonna see a movie today as well.
Yeah, we're doing it all.
Do it all. Why not? It is raining this afternoon, so walking around Inverness probably not going to be very fun. So we figured, why not see a film? We never go see films really at home. So we're gonna see, is it Fall Guy?
Yeah.
With Ryan Gosling.
And Emily Blunt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch that now, and then be able to check into our Airbnb and go get really good dinner tonight. We've made a dinner reservation at a place where we can get seafood.
And we're right by the sea.
We're right by the sea. So good seafood. So yeah, that's our plan for the afternoon. But I enjoyed our hike.
Yeah, it was good. Good view.
Good view. It was really nice. And didn't get that wet.
Yeah, it stayed really dry.
Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna go watch a movie. Bye!
A place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me.
Good morning! We are currently on our way to Loch Ness to go on a boat tour. But I'm very excited to go out on a boat, and I think, knock on wood, the weather is looking really, really nice, so hopefully it won't rain while we're out there and we'll just get to enjoy Loch Ness in its full glory. Maybe even see Nessie? Who knows? We'll find out.
I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me. To run away with me. To run away with me.
This is where we stayed by Loch Lomond and the Trossachs. It was an old customs house right by the harbour, and we had a spectacular room. The whole place had a communal kitchen, which was great, so we could make teas and coffees. This was our room, and it was overlooking the water, which we loved. We were pretty tired after a long day of driving, so I had a quick walk along the canal to get some food, and then just hung out in bed watching TV with some biscuits. Good morning! We look exactly the same as we did yesterday morning, because we basically wear the same thing every day.
We did wash them though.
We did wash some clothes. I'm wearing slightly damp leggings today, because we did a quick basin wash of some things because we ran out of activewear because we've been doing so much walking, which is great. I freaking love the amount of walking we're doing. But we're off actually on another walk today, and this is, I think, our longest one so far.
Yeah, nearly 10 miles.
Nearly 10 miles, or 10 miles. I don't remember what it is exactly. And we're off. This is where we're going. To the top of that, and then down towards the loch, and then across and back. That's pretty. This is so boggy. Made a great start to the day with a traditional Scottish breakfast and headed down towards Glasgow with a quick pit stop at Homewood National Trust House. It was an absolutely gorgeous house and it was really fun to explore, so we had a tour and really got to enjoy the crazy architecture and interior design it had to offer. From there, we went to Queen's Park in Glasgow and had a quick walk around before finding the glass house, which was always fun to explore. Y'all know I love a good glass house and seeing all of my favorite plants in a fun, more jungly environment. We took a break to read our books in the park because it was a gorgeous day, and then got ourselves some ice cream before meeting up with Lisa for dinner. Made it to Glasgow Central and had a bit of time before the swap, so we spent some time sightseeing and looking at the really gorgeous architecture throughout all of Glasgow. And then it was officially time for the swap. Unfortunately, I didn't film all that much here because I was trying to put the swap on and I was exhausted afterwards, so this is what you're gonna get for the rest of day 10. You ready to go home, Joe?
Yeah.
You ready to see our cat? Yeah, it's been a long trip and we're both such homebodies that like by the time we've been somewhere for a week, I feel like we just want to go home. So yeah, on our way home, yay!